Greetings and welcome to this presentation on the JONAS project, which forms part of the INTERREG Va Marine Area Programme webinar series organised on behalf of the MARPAM, COMPASS and Sea Monitor project teams. The name JONAS is thought to have originated from the Greek JONAS, meaning a sign or a portent with a peaceful connotation. And the letters conveniently match the title of this project, which is about creating a joint framework for ocean noise in the Atlantic seas. JONAS addresses the issue of underwater noise and the threats that noise poses to sensitive species and biodiversity in the Northeast Atlantic by streamlining ocean noise monitoring, modelling and risk management on a transnational basis. JONAS is funded under Priority 4 of the Atlantic Area Programme and has a large marine study area which extends westward from Scottish, Irish, UK, French and Portuguese coasts out to the mid-Atlantic and including the main island groups to the Azores, Madeira and the Canaries. The JONAS project is a third in a series of similar regional underwater noise related projects that started with the BIAS project in the Baltic in 2012. JOMAPANS, which focuses on the North Sea, followed in 2018. These projects share a consistent technical approach and strong collaborative bonds, enabling the adoption of standardized methods which are all linked back to best practice and guidance being developed at the EU Technical Subgroup Noise and through OSPA. This level of cooperation is made possible through strong interpersonal relationships between key individuals in this field, many of whom are well recognized and leading biologists, engineers, acousticians, and scientific policy advisors in the EU and on world stages. JONAS is designed to meet the needs of policymakers in each of the 5 Atlantic Arc countries for a consistent and cost-effective approach to meeting their MSFD D11 obligations, and doing this in a way that is appropriate, manageable and cost-efficient, considering the enormous size of the area involved, the distribution and relative sensitivities of the species found there, and the level of acoustic pressure they're likely to experience. Partners in the consortium are a blend of technical experts and representative competent authorities from leading institutes and government departments in each of the 5 countries. The JONAS project has been recognized and is endorsed by the International Quiet Ocean Experiment and is linked through interactive stakeholder consultative groups with at least 6 ongoing regional projects and several key institutes and initiatives active in the underwater noise space. This graphic attempts to give a more complete picture, providing an overview of all the key underwater and/or marine acoustics initiatives, actors, and the organizations that play a role or influence policy and practice. JONAS coordination partners, University College Cork, are strongly committed to this field and also lead the newly funded Sutton Horizon 2020 and EU-funded RAGES projects. Sutton has a comprehensive and ambitious scientific programme and is due to run for 4 years from February 2021 and represents a €9 million investment which is focused on understanding and mitigating the impacts of shipping noise on sensitive species. The JONAS project is structured into 8 work packages. Work packages 1 and 2 deliver the coordination and communication functions, whilst work package 3 focuses on capitalizing the impact of the integrated technical work programme being undertaken in work packages 4 to 7. Technical outputs covering the entire project geographical area are being delivered via a web-based virtual research environment tool. Work Package 8 comprises a set of 8 case studies which will examine regionally or thematically specific questions, including the cumulative impacts of underwater noise. Key products will be made available via the virtual research environment, and these include a data sharing platform, common methodologies including a noise indicator metrics, standardization tools, noise maps, species distribution maps, and validated risk maps, which are the interaction of noise maps and the distributions of sensitive species, and the findings from the noise reduction case studies. Anyone interested can find some of the early deliverables from the project in the form of reports via the JONAS project.eu website. These include an inventory of acoustic monitoring stations for the Northeast Atlantic produced by Roberto Duarte and Sergio Jesus at the University of Algarve, and an inventory of sensitive species and their acoustic characteristics and susceptibilities produced by the UPC team. That's Florence Herber, Marta Soleil, Mike van der Schaar, Michel Andre, and Horacio Prieto Gonzalez. The most recent output is our initial proposal for an indicator definition produced by Nathan Marchant, Adrian Farkas, and Roberta Faulkner from CFAS in the UK. This having been discussed and presented at our recent stakeholder meeting last July, we expect this document to be out for broader consultation in the near future. And these are some of the outputs that I've just described. This slide shows an example of a noise map for the Northeast Atlantic area. This is a preliminary noise map showing the 50th percentile sound level for 63 Hz third octave band. The map was produced using shipping traffic densities from AIS data over the month of August in 2017 from the Lloyd's Intelligence Catalogue. JONAS has adopted 2019 as the focal year for producing our noise maps. However, the example shown here was created for testing purposes to help gauge the computation capacity that would be needed to provide large-scale maps at several resolutions. This map mainly reflects the noise contribution from shipping and how this propagates, clearly highlighting the English Channel as one of the noisiest areas in the region. Modelled predictive sound levels will be validated against field recordings from various locations across the area and right across the model domain to establish confidence intervals. JONAS partners recognize the value in strengthening collaborative ties with both COMPASS and MARPAM. Management teams and technical partners are now actively engaged on multiple levels and will be following through on a number of concrete initiatives in the months to come. JONAS is also engaged with partners and the management team of the EU-funded RAGES project, and these discussions have led to the signing of a joint collaboration agreement and plans for a joint expert meeting in Q1 of 2021 to discuss proposed approaches to risk prioritization and assessment.